Before we get into the video, I just want to really quickly mention that I have a merch store now. So I randomly thought of the idea of making a bunch of glitched galaxy designs, and I think they came out kind of cool, so if you want to check them out, I'll leave a link in the description, and I hope you enjoy the video.
Are you still there? To delete the message, press 7. To save it in the archives, press 9. To hear more options, press 0.
What are you talking about?
Hi everyone, I'm Pastelic, and welcome to my bedwars tips and tricks video. So, this might end up being a series depending on how well it goes, but for now in this video I'm just going to be discussing solo bedwars and the strategies I use while playing. So, I've been playing bedwars since Prototype, way back in like 2018 I think, and since then I've grinded stars on 3 different accounts. Also, I just want to give a quick disclaimer, I am in no way trying to say that I'm the best bedwars player, nor am I saying that these strategies are going to work for everyone. This is just what I use and what works best for me. And maybe there's a chance it'll work for you, but who knows? I think that's pretty much all I want to say. If you do end up learning a thing or two from the video, consider subscribing. I swear I'm not that bad. Here's a couple of things you can actually practice without getting into the game. These are things that'll definitely help your gameplay, but they are going to take a little time to master and perfect. Number 1, speed bridging. Most people know what speed bridging is, but if you don't, it is probably the most consistent and efficient way of bridging. Speed bridging is essentially walking unshifted over a block and then timing your shift right before you place another block so you don't fall off. I'm not that good at explaining things, but there are hundreds of tutorials out there and I'm sure one of them will be able to help you out. Speed bridging takes a lot of time to perfect. It's a process, okay? Practice definitely makes perfect. Over time, you'll find yourself just getting better at speed bridging. You're not going to get it perfect the first time, and that's okay. Everyone started like that. So my tips for speed bridging would probably be to try and find a rhythm between clicking and shifting. It's kind of like going back and forth between the two. With time, it'll eventually become muscle memory, so it's not too horrible. If you use a really high FOV, like anything over 100, you might struggle because most of your screen's gonna be enlarged so you can see the surrounding area instead of the small slidable block that you're supposed to actually click. I think my FOV is around 80 and I see a good amount of the side of the block. Also, if you have a really high sensitivity, you might want to watch out for that. Any small movement to your mouse is gonna make you move your mouse like a wild amount and then you'll end up falling. So keep that in mind, and if you need to change your settings, I'd suggest lowering your sensitivity or FOV 5 things at a time. That might help you adjust better to the new settings. Number 2, PvP skill. Now, obviously, PvPing isn't something you learn in like a week. There are tons of videos that teach you how to PvP in Minecraft, and there's a lot of mechanics involved. There's strafing and W tapping and all that, and I don't even know all of them, but I'd say being decent in PvPing is definitely going to help you in the game. It is a PvP minigame, so it's really important to actually know how to click on players and kill them. I'd say some good ways to practice PvPing is trying duels a lot. There's a lot of game modes in duels. My personal favorites are Classic and UHC. It's going to take some time, don't get discouraged, but I promise you'll get there. Alright, next I have map knowledge. What I mean by that is just being familiar with the bedwars maps. I think there's about 15, I don't even know. But knowing how far apart each base is can definitely help you rush quicker. Also, it's important to be able to recognize your first rush and keep an eye on opponents. Some of my favorite maps are Lighthouse and Orchestra. These maps have islands that are really close together and therefore they're really easy to rush. Both maps only require 8 iron or 32 wool to get to another base. Also, some maps have a faster generator, which means that the rate you'll get ores is quicker compared to other maps. Some examples of fast iron maps include Pernicious and Lighthouse. Obviously, there is a lot of information about each map and you don't have to memorize it, but as you continue playing, you'll get more experience about each map. Alright, my final pre-game tip is the bedwars quick shop. I think you can edit it in-game, but the bedwars quick shop is pretty much when you right-click the villager shopkeeper dude, you'll see like a little inventory and it'll be quick access items. You can organize it however you like, but I'd say some of the most important things to keep are blocks, tool upgrades, swords and armor. Over time, you'll like automatically know where things are in your quick shop, and that's how you'll be able to move faster. Now, onto the actual game. Okay. Hello. Okay, so I decided live commentary would be better, so I'm just going to talk through my process of Bed Wars. So I'm on the map Lighthouse right now, which is an 8 iron rush. So I literally just grab 2 things of wool, and then I start rushing right away. I'm going to pray that I don't mess up my speed bridging, because that's going to be really bad. When you're playing solo Bed Wars, speed bridging is so important. I think I emphasized this before, but just in case I have to say it again, speed bridging, if you mess up, then you're probably screwed and you're gonna lose your game. Unless your opponent also messes up, but yeah, you just literally just rush and then kill your first opponent, break their bed, and try and move as fast as you can. So now that green's gone, I'm gonna head back to my base and get the materials that I'm also going to cover my bed with 1 layer of wool. I mean, defense isn't really a big deal. You can do literally whatever. Either way, if someone's at your base, and whether you have wool or wood or whatever, your bed's most likely gone, so might as well just use something cheap for it, you know? So next we're heading over to the diamond gen. I'm going to grab these diamonds because it looks like Aqua's not there. Honestly, Bed Wars depends so much on the game you're in and the people you're versing. You can have really sweaty games, you can have really easy games, like, it all really just depends on who you're going up against. I'm gonna get armor and the trap. Always go mining fatigue because that's probably the best trap in the game. Sometimes you can get some really close saves. Alright, so now I'm up here. We're fighting 𝕤𝕠𝕦𝕟𝕚 apparently, based on skin. I like to block that area off and then kill them. Usually you can hit them off, but it looks like Gray's here too, which is not fun. It's like a party that I don't want to be a part of. So we're gonna let them fight. Don't steal my final, bro. Whoop. No, he got the final. Oh, no, he didn't. Never mind. We're good. Sorry if I'm talking fast. The game's just supposed to go really fast, so I'm trying to keep up with the pace. I don't know. But now that both side rushes are gone, I can pretty much do whatever and just pray that my bed doesn't get broken. It's also really important to keep an eye on your surroundings. Looks like Gray's rushing this way. I'm assuming red and blue are still fighting, but red doesn't have a bed, so red pretty much could be anywhere. Alright, so we're gonna head over this way to take out Gray, and then we're probably gonna void and try and get the other 2 people. Okay. Alright, so we're at pink right now. Kind of boring. Not much to do here. Just gonna bank those in case I can actually save up and get some other upgrades. They actually don't have bed defense, which is nice. Alright, I kind of like turned sideways to hit him off, and I think it worked. Yep, okay, cool. I'm gonna go up here again, same strat. Pretty much why I do this is, if they come over here, I can literally just hit them off that way into the void, which makes the fight so much easier. Hello. They also have sharpness, which is not fun. I'm also getting destroyed, but I got him anyway. Alright, so I did not use my TNT. Also looks like red's dead, which means blue is going for me, which is not cool, but I'm gonna head this way. Actually, yeah, okay, so we can look over here and blue hasn't bridged to me, or to green, which is right next to me, which means I have a chance to get to them before they get to me. I'm gonna grab these and pray that they're not sitting at red. If you're ever about to head into a fight that you may or may not win, you should probably just drop your diamonds in the void so they don't get them. I actually have no idea where blue is. Actually, they're starting to bridge. I just saw them in the corner of my eye. Alright. I'm gonna head up this way, and they just made it to the diamond gen, which means I'm gonna get to their base before they get to mine. Are they banking their diamond? Are you serious? Are you serious? Does now seem like a time to... Okay. Do they not know I'm here? Hello? No, 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 no. Oh, they have the blocking glitch, I'm pretty sure. Alright, well, pretty simple. I'll go through another game, because that was kind of fast. Alright, here we go, game number 2. This time we're on SpeedBridging, which is a 12 iron rush. So as soon as I get 12 iron, I'm gonna head over to my opponent over there. Some maps are weird. So on most maps, you'd go from like blue to red or red to blue. But on maps like this one and a couple of others, it's like easier to go to the diamond gen and then to your first rush. I also waited a little bit longer, and pretty much same thing. Speed bridge to the diamond gen, try not to fall off. Green seems to be like... Green's going to yellow, which is not good. For them. It's not good for them. But I'm about to break their bed, so. It's like yellow went to aqua, but then green was like, no, I'm gonna go to yellow. But then I went to green and then it just did not work out for them. I'm gonna drop down here and go green. Oh god, I lagged. That's not fun. And it's lagging. My bed just broke. That's not good. Okay, so looks like everyone decided to rush a different way this time. Red went to me for some reason instead of gray, so that's cool. I'm gonna grab a stone sword and a gapple. I'm gonna pray that we can clutch this. Normally, majority of the time, you fight this guy, not across. So I don't know why everyone went across this game, but whatever. I mean, hey, maybe it's a good thing I lost my bed. Now we can sort of talk about how I go through bedless games. Alright, I just picked up the diamonds from that gen over there to get some sharpness. And I'm going to try and save up for some iron armor. Alright, so they're going to both fight. So I'm going to sit here and clean them both. Alright, actually Aqua just totally destroyed Pink, which is not good. But I don't know if they knew I was coming. They didn't. So I get to crit them out. And I just got 8 emeralds. What a good life. Alright, so since I have 8 emeralds, I usually go for pots. I know a lot of people go for pearls, but I suck at pearling, so I just don't bother. Alright, so it's red and gray left, and they're right next to each other, so they should be fighting, but they're not, so I don't know what's going on. I would just let them fight each other and like finish, but they're being slow, and yeah, whatever. Alright, so Gray's leaving his base, but I'm about to break his bed, so that's cool. And he just fell. Awesome. Great. Epic. Red has like no idea. Because I'm still invisible. So life is good. And his bed's gone. Alright, now he's going to drop down. And I get to fight him. And he just got stuck on a block. And he's dead. Alright, cool. So that worked out pretty well. Why am I bald? Okay, well anyway, that's pretty much all I have for the tips and tricks guide. I might make a part 2 if I think of more things, but for now, that's all. If you have any questions, leave them below. I'm going to try and answer a bunch of comments this video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.